Hey everybody, what's up? This is Kalan from White Glove Models and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to get started on pack 2 of the Gone in 60 Seconds Mustang. So just a quick thing, we are no longer going to call it the Eleanor Mustang just because of some copyright issues, I guess, that are kind of happening around the whole name of the vehicle. So we are going to just be calling it the Gone in 60 Seconds Mustang from here on out. We're going to be working on pack 2. It came in, it has kits 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it also came with this really cool binder that we will be able to put our magazines into when we're done with them and keep them safe. And here's the magazine for pack 2. And again, it contains kits 3, 4, 5, and 6. So what I'm going to be doing is actually breaking down the videos a little bit. So kit 3 and 4, they'll have their own video. Kit 5 and 6, I'm going to group together in a single video just because kit 5 is just the driver's seat. So a pretty simple and quick build. And then kit 6 is the brake disc and caliper. So I figured I'd just group those in so I don't have like a 2-minute video, so it might just be like 4 or 6 minutes. So anyways, I'd like to just break the kits down a little bit, make it a little simpler for each video. And other than that, here is pack 3 or kit 3, which we're going to be starting on right now. Here we have kit 3 with the air filter, carburetor, and cylinder head. So here's your air filter and some more pieces for that. Your carburetors, this is a oil filler cap, I believe. And then you have your intake manifold and the cylinder head covers. And we got some more screws. We have the, what are these? These are DSO2s. Then we have some PSO5s. And I went ahead and made our containers for these, so we'll just go ahead and put these where they belong. Put them in their container so we don't lose them. And then we have DSO2s. Drop those in there. Perfect. We are ready to start rocking on this engine. Looks like these are the only ones we need for this pack. I'm going to go ahead and set this out of the way. And we have our intake manifold right here. It goes this direction, and you want to take your left cylinder head cover. And we're going to be placing it just like that. And then that is going to be held in with some DSO2 screws. Bring out my oil here. Since these are going into metal, I want to dip them in some 3-in-1 oil. And I'll be using my Yreka PHO screwdriver. Get a couple of these screws out of here. And because it's going into oil, I'll just give it a little bath here. Just not too much. You just want to stick the tip in there, and then we will start installing these into the intake. I want to be very careful not to strip anything out. So I'm just going to gently screw that down, not too tight yet. And we'll grab our other screw. Dunk that in the oil. And we will insert that right here, number 2. And now I can go ahead and tighten these all the way down. It's not too much resistant. These ones went in pretty well. I do feel with the DSO2s and some of these others, I could probably get away with using my PH1 screwdriver, which we might do. So that manifold cover is on, our cylinder head cover. And now we get to do the other side. And this is the right cylinder head cover. Just pop that into place right there. And again, 2 more DSO2 screws. Maybe. And these should go in somewhat flat. I know it looks like it's a little curved, but like there's a little bit of a curve on it, but it's not really. It actually will go in flat. So you don't want to try putting them in at an angle. That's kind of what I started to do at first and didn't like it. So I looked at the actual threads and they are just going straight in. So everything is nice and flush. And so I'm using the PH1 screwdriver. Seems to be doing a little better. Just be careful when you're tightening everything down. And that is tight. So there we go. Then we get to take the oil filler cap, which looks just like that. And it will be going on this side. And it has a little, I call it like a half moon circle, so it can only go in one direction. And let's see. And there it goes, just like that, just popped right into place. They don't say whether or not to use glue, so I'm not going to at this stage. Okay, so now we got to start the air filter. This is the top of the air filter, and see how it says Eleanor right there. And this is all plastic. And then you've got a little metal trim piece, which you will be inserting. See how tricky this is. Let's see, I kind of want it towards the back if that's going to make any difference. You just kind of wrap this around here. There's a little groove that it falls into. It shouldn't be too hard. Looks like it's working out pretty well. And of course, they don't say anything about gluing that in, so I'm not going to worry. I think it's all going to be held into place with this section, which is the bottom. So you just want to make sure that the holes are lined up, and you'll put this over the top, and everything should just kind of line up and snap into place. There we go. Just make sure that that is in there properly. There's a little bit of play in it, which I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that. So let's take our tweezers here. And I just want to push that end in and see if I can get the whole thing to come together. There we go. That might have been our hang up right there. Still a little wobbly. There, that is that end and this end. So we're going to go with that. And then you've got 2 screws, which will be the PSO5s. And those are a little bit smaller, so we'll go back to our PHO screwdriver. And they're going into plastic, so you don't have to worry about getting them all oily. And let's see. I'm not going to tighten this too much just because I'm not positive that it's got a good grip yet. And I'll grab my second PSO5 and put it in right here.
Then I just want to make sure that all of the edge on this is properly seated. So far, so good. I just feel like there is a little bit of play in it, which I don't like, and I'm not really sure why that's there. I guess the Agora models Mustang that they did had a much nicer looking air cleaner on it, or air filter. And some people are using that for this kit, which might be an option down the road. So I went ahead and snug all those up. Everything looks like it's fitting in there okay. Not pinching anything. Just this top part makes me wonder. Tighten that up. Okay, and these are now snug. Let's see if it got rid of that wobble. Yeah, for the most part. I mean, it's not perfect, but oh, there we go. Let's try this again. Those are as tight as they're gonna go. All right. So this was going to be a short video, but this air filter took about 12 minutes to put together, didn't it? Anyways, there you go. The air filter is complete. Okay, so now we're going to do the carburetors, and there's two of them. They look pretty much identical. Don't see any real difference in them. I'm not too happy about these lines, you know, the mold lines right there, and they could use a little bit of color. So I think what I'll do is on the Patreon channel, if you guys want to check it out, I will clean these up and repaint them and then do some more detail work on them. But that'll be on the Patreon channel. So if you want to see that, you'll have to head over there. So let's go ahead and push this one in. And then number 2, they just pop right in. Next, we will take the air cleaner and we're going to be putting that on top. So I think the actual picture looks backwards. Let's check this real quick. Either that or this is printed backwards. So what I'm going to do, just because I can, and this is my model, I am going to put this direction. That way the Eleanor is facing the front of the motor and it's covering up more of the carburetor there. And then these will be secured down with PS05 screws. And they're just going into plastic, so you don't have to worry about dunking them in oil. And you've got these 2 holes down here. Just carefully throw that in there, and then I'm going to back it out a bit. I didn't feel it grab yet. And then just gently screw that in. Then we will grab the second screw. And that'll go into this one down there. And then I'm just going to gently tighten these up, just in case we end up taking this apart, which we will, because I want to work on those carburetors and maybe do something a little different with this. And there you go. That is the completed Kit 3 for the Gone in 60 Seconds Mustang. Looking just like that.
That definitely was a lot of fun. I do enjoy building the engines in these kits, and this one's coming along fairly nicely. I cannot wait to see what the rest of it's going to look like. In Kit 4, we will be getting the hood and adding some more lights to the front bumper, and we get to do some electrics, so that should be a lot of fun as well. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And thanks again for watching. See you next time.
And we are live and recording. Wait, what? What is this?
You know, just, I don't know. What a doorknob.
However, they have little marks on there, so I want to check this out. Yeah, see? See?
Get your words together.
Nope, 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 nope.
No, come on. Get it? Really? Last time.